If I can just quickly ask my other question, which is the question I wanted to ask yesterday. We have in my home county, we have 4 positive Port Everglades workers who were tested positive for coronavirus. These employees, according to our State Department of Health, likely contracted the virus with interactions with infected passengers on ships that they were working at the time during their shift. Ships that held 6 to 8 ships that likely held upwards of 50,000 passengers. The people on these ships who were potentially exposed should have been notified so they could have taken swift steps to protect themselves and others. They deserve to know that they'd been exposed to someone with the virus. Yet when I asked our Department of Health what steps were being taken to determine who came in contact with these employees, when I asked the port, the cruise lines yesterday, the State Department of Health, the department was not forthcoming, didn't direct the cruise lines to notify the passengers. Instead of being forthcoming with me, the public and those passengers, I couldn't get a straight answer from the Department of Health, and they said that they were going by CDC guidelines. So, Mr. Redfield, Dr. Redfield, what are the CDC guidelines for notifying people who have potentially been exposed to a confirmed coronavirus case? And shouldn't passengers on the relevant ships worked by the Port Everglades employees who have coronavirus been notified in a timely manner so they can take precautionary measures? They still haven't been notified.
Thank you very much again for both your concern and your question. I know you got a chance to speak to Admiral Red, I think, yesterday about that.
Yes.
And CDC last night spoke with the Princess Cruise staff about this situation. They agreed to send a notice to all passengers on the ship where the greeters have worked. We're obviously in contact today with the Florida Health Department. We would concur that individuals that have been exposed, particularly in a cruise setting, should be notified. I think the controversy here, Congressman, is I think the state actually thinks they may have gotten infected in the community, but I think we should err on the side of concern and get these passengers notified.
Respectfully, the State Department of Health specifically said in the epidemiological study that they did, they had not these employees had not traveled internationally, and they had not had contact in the community with anyone with coronavirus. And so now days and days have gone by. Thousands of passengers floated around the ocean with people who had coronavirus likely on the ship they were on, and days have gone by with no notification, no precautions that those passengers should have taken, and they could be out there spreading coronavirus right now, and to this day, the cruise lines still have not been notified and urged by any public health entity to notify their passengers to make sure that they can figure out whether they've been exposed.
My only comment was after you brought this to Admiral Red's attention, we did have that conversation, and the Princess cruise ship.
Not just Princess. This is
the member's time has expired, but the witness may answer the question.
Thank you.